The days between Christmas and New Year's can really start to feel like you're just waiting for an iPhone update to finish downloading. And while I'm waiting for 2021 to finish downloading, I'm kind of caught in this cycle of YouTube nap, PlayStation, Netflix snack, nap, PlayStation, Netflix nap, YouTube eat, nap, snack, Netflix sleep, and repeat. It's like a cheat code for getting fat. So I wanted to break that cycle this morning and take a look back at 2020. So I went back and reread some of my journal entries from the past year. April 1st, 2020, isolation is starting to weigh heavily upon me. April 3rd, the feeling of helplessness is starting to overwhelm me. There is only negativity and bad news and my brain can't take it. April 8th, I'm beginning to lose all motivation and energy. On May 14th, even through some of these feelings, I say things like, I found this time to be most productive. Earlier this week, I released the documentary I've been working on for over a year. October 2nd, 2020. I have nothing but gratitude in my heart. It has been a strange year at best, but through the turbulence, many good things have emerged. You know, it's funny because if I hadn't written any of this down, I would maybe lose perspective of what this year was like. Maybe I would over-index on remembering the bad things or choose to only remember the good things. I've had my share of failures in 2020 as well. Remember my long hair? Remember crashing my drone? But on all the things that actually matter, I couldn't have asked for a better year. The lack of a daily commute gave me on average 2 extra hours a day that I could reinvest into things that I just love doing, like cooking, creating videos about cooking, eating, and then eating the things that I created in the cooking videos. This year I was able to have some great conversations with my friends and family and feel closer to them than ever before. And before things started to lock down again in the fall, I got to walk my sister-in-law awkwardly down the aisle. In my defense, it was a very narrow aisle. I was able to spend some time in nature this summer and get out onto a lake and kayak. I got to have brunch with my mom, sister, and wife on my birthday. When I look back at 2020, yeah, I'm gonna remember how dark it seemed at times, how uncertain and how dangerous the world seemed on some days. And good moments don't erase those feelings, don't make those go away. They just make those good times that much more valuable. Time spent with family and friends and the real relationships in your life. And I guess that's why I can look back at this year and just feel overwhelmingly grateful, despite those overwhelming feelings of fear and anxiety that also exist. I wrote this on December 28th, and it's probably going to be my last journal entry of the year. I took some time this morning to read all my journal entries from 2020. The person who wrote those entries is not the same person who writes this one. It isn't that many of the feelings and anxieties, the fears and pain have miraculously disappeared, but that I have found ways to find gratitude through it all. I will not pretend that this year has been tragic for me personally, and perhaps that privilege puts me in a unique position to be grateful. But if I count the cost and the benefit, I have gained much more than I have lost. That statement comes with a feeling of survivor's guilt, but it would be incredibly disingenuous for me to not express my utmost gratitude to 2020. So before we start 2021, I quietly thank 2020 for everything that has brought me to where I am today. Life's not gonna stop, it's not gonna pause. Don't wait for a vaccine, don't wait for a miracle cure, don't wait for a miraculous milestone that's just suddenly gonna end this pandemic to start living your life. Because every day that you wait for that, life is passing you by. So start now, start today. Don't wait for midnight on January 1st. Go live your life. Happy New Year. We'll see you in 2021 and stay safe. Peace.